Yusef, how do you feel going into this fight? It's gonna feel different because this is the first main event in the UFC for you, right?
It's a blessing, man. It feels I'm grateful and I'm very happy and I'm excited to go out there and showcase all my skills and actually get all the attention for it as well because it's the main event. So I'm very excited, man, and I can't wait to go out there and have fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And how do you see Aljo as your opponent?
Also is an amazing fighter, you know. He has the resume itself, you know what I mean? So for me going out there and beating him and even finishing him is gonna put a bigger cap on my back, you know what I mean? So that's why it makes it a more exciting challenge and that's what I'm very excited about.
Yeah, yeah. You trained with Aljo in the past, right?
Yes. We trained
Not
a few months ago.
Yeah, yeah, not too long ago. Do you think that that condition makes Aljo knows your strength and your weakness? On the contrary, maybe you know Aljo his strength and his weakness going into this fight.
Maybe yes or no, but at the end of the day, it's when you go in there and you're trying to actually hurt the guy and fight the guy, it's a whole different story. Like Mike Tyson said, you have a game plan until you get hit. So and then the whole game plan changes a little bit. So that's why I said I'm very excited about the puzzle, and that's the most what excites me about this sport is just figuring out styles to beat guys as easy as possible.
Who's gonna hit who first?
Ah, I think I'm usually the one who hits first, so we'll find out. He might come out hot, he might not. So we'll see.
What kind of fight can we expect from this one? You say.
I think I expect a aggressive Aljo and like a crazy grappling and all that stuff. So I'm ready for whatever. So the fight can be 5 rounds, not 5 rounds, but I really don't. I believe this fight is not going 5 rounds.
Yeah, yeah. And Aljo is obviously a former champion, so we can say that this is a championship level fight for you. Do you have any difference about the approach to the fight compared to your previous fights?
No, I mean it's always the same. The biggest thing that I said that I will be a world champion. I want to be a world champion, and I will be a world
Mm.
champion. So that's the biggest thing for me. That's the biggest dream for me anyway. So it's like in the end of the day, it's this is just another step to get to that. And I said this before. I think he's the perfect guy. Like you said, a former champion of 5 rounds, and he fought multiple 5 rounds and all this stuff. So for me, it was this what makes it exciting and bring it to him.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And Yusef, now the stakes are getting higher and higher because you are getting closer to the title fight, to the belt. Are you still willing to take the risk into the fight? Are you going to fight carefully? Maybe you don't want to rush things. Do you still willing to take risk going into
I
this fight?
always look, man. The first Yusuf was hesitant and like not trying to embarrass himself and all this and this and that. And right now, it doesn't matter. When I if I see the finish, I'm going after it. So that's what's most important. And the end of the day, what matters is winning in this sport, but also what matters is giving it everything you have and everything you got. So I'm just excited to just to be in the cage again. That's a grateful opportunity for me just to go out there and do my job and do what I love. So that's what's I'm excited about.
In the first interview with me, you said you are confident to face Ilya Topuria because you hold for 15 minutes against Topuria. Now in your last fight, you finished Josh Emmett, the guy who stand 15 minutes
25
with
minutes with him.
Topuria. Yeah,
25
yeah,
minutes with Ilya.
25 minutes. Now you finish him very quickly, very fast. How is your confidence knowing that?
My confidence got when I was out of the UFC is seeing Ilya become a world champion. That was my
Mm,
confidence. That's when my confidence started, and that's what I take. You know, to see what a guy changing not only his life, but changing his whole the MMA game in general. To be honest, so for him to fight at the cars that he fight at and brings that, it's motivation. You know, I don't like
yeah.
how can you hate on the guy? You know what I mean? He's doing something
Yeah,
that everybody else wants to do in this sport. At least the guys that want to be elite and the guys that want to be a world champion. So, and that's what I took some of it from that. You know what I mean? And the confidence, a lot of the confidence comes from that, but also self confidence as well.
yeah, yeah. And Yusef, how far do you think you are from a title fight?
Man, I can't control the future, but all I know is going out there and really performing with against Aljamain and really making a statement. I think it will get me up there, either the next title shot or a very, very high number one contender title shot. So we'll see.
Yeah, yeah. Last one for me, Yusef. It's not a question, but I think you've been some kind of inspiration to other fighters about the comeback story. You know, the first period you in the UFC not going so well. You release because three loss in a row, but you come back and now you are on a winning streak. That very impressive. So I'm rooting for you, brother.
I
Rooting for you.
appreciate you, man.
I
I
hope
appreciate
you
it.
can get.
Saying out loud gives me happiness, man. I appreciate you. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice, and a lot of bad nights. And hey, man, I leave it to God's hand, and I leave it to my faith, and I let it happen. But obviously, you got to keep working hard and discipline and staying positive and stuff like that. But that's why I say it always keep smiling, man. It's the beauty of this sport. This is a brutal
Yeah,
sport,
yeah.
but in the end of the day, I just keep smiling.
Yusef, thank you for your time, brother.
Thank you,
Good
my
luck on
man. I
your.
appreciate you.
We are rooting for you. Good luck,
Assalamualaikum.
Yusuf.
Assalamualaikum, guys. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you
Waalaikumsalam.
guys.
Yeah.
Terima kasih sudah menonton. Silakan subscribe, like, dan jangan lupa komen di bawah ya bola spotter.